There we go. All right, and welcome to Masks. I am Michael, he, him, and I'll be GMing today. If we all want to go through and introduce ourselves.
Hello, hello, hello. It's me, Nessa. She, her for me, and I will be playing Marrow, who is a bone Spider Man. She, her for her as well.
I am Sarah, she, her. I'll be playing Zaylin, they, them, who is an alien, but also Janet from The Good Place. Yeah. And their parents are they, them, like I said.
I am Ibrahim. I am playing Jester. We are he, him. Jester is everyone's favorite lovable teleporting asshole who does crimes.
And
I am what?
Who will do crimes?
Who will do crimes, has done crimes,
And we'll continue
always.
to keep doing crimes.
Are you planning on doing crimes in the future? Yes.
Yes. I'm Mo with they, she pronouns. I am playing Isadora Reyes, aka Obsidian, she, they pronouns, the beacon. Your lovable, high-headed, fisticuffs. I don't know. Badass. There we go. Yeah. I was like, I don't know how to round this up.
All right, and Steve's not able to join us this week. Do you want to do a recap of what happened last time?
I do. Jester and his mom had kind of a heart to heart, is what I described it in the thing. It's more of a yell to yell, but feelings were let out. Marrow kind of had a Marrow moment. And then a pool, I was about to say a pool. No, a poll was let out by Jung to the entire school, except for Johnny and Zaylin. The poll being, how comfortable do you feel with 2 known superheroes and 3 that are in hiding at our school? Which also probably could have been phrased better as a poll. Like, I don't know what she thinks. How she thinks she's going to get to journalism school with stuff like that.
Does Newsmax have a journalism school?
Probably. We have a party at Nina's house that Jester was invited to via Gammers, and that I was going to say Mo, that Issa was invited to via
Nina
via Nina, but Issa can't go because Issa is on a date with Marietta that night. They're getting Italian food. Zaylin kind of had an altercation with Tracy. Tracy really kind of pushed Zaylin's buttons, and Zaylin broke 2 windows. Who hasn't broken 2 windows? Jester got into an altercation with June, and then June punched him, and then to really sell the whole thing, Jester broke his own nose after being in real life, and was just like, we love commitment to a bit. Also, I have a ruler now. I'm going to hurt myself with it. Issa got in meanwhile, in the lunchroom, Issa got into a fight with Jack Boucher. It was verbal but turned physical.
To be fair, he was trying to pick a fight with Johnny.
Yeah, exactly. So we have
We just
all
got,
3 of
member, they just kept popping into the office to be suspended.
Yeah, all three of them. Rosalind found out from Allison that Jung is going to try to expel Zaylin, or is trying to get push the school to expel Zaylin. Tommaso and Johnny talked. Issa also had kind of an altercation, just like a verbal sparring match with Snowstorm in the office, because of course this is all happening on the day the Omegas show up. Issa got suspended for a day. Billy got suspended for a day. Zaylin got expelled for several days. And Johnny had kind of a verbal sparring match with Snowstorm, in which he gave Snowstorm his address. But this time it was on purpose. But also, why does he keep doing this? Dear God, why? All 3 of them, that being Zaylin, Billy, and Issa, went downtown and were getting ready to commit crimes in service of the greater good, which is what we ended on. And Maeve blew up Tracy's tires, and we were maybe going to blow up her whole car later, or just do some gadgets. Gammer suggested some gadgets on on Tracy's car, but
We don't trust scammers.
yeah, I'm sure I'm missing something, but
That's about it. Like,
That's-
yeah. I'll call
Alright.
that it.
All right, if you do me a favor, do you have your notes typed out?
yes, I do.
Could you copy paste those into the Mask Season 2 Episode 7 session info?
Never. I'll
Damn
do that
it.
right now. Hold on a second.
Okay. With the fact that I know last time we were going to have Johnny and Maeve and the rest kind of going after doing some stuff sort of against Tracy. Do we want to work see about working Maeve into these other crimes, or do we have Maeve do your own thing while they're doing the crimes?
I don't want Maeve with us. Why do we have the why do we have a
not
child
Maeve,
with us?
Not Maeve. I'm sorry, Rosalind. That was Rosalind.
Wait, how much younger is Maeve than us?
Like a year or two. We're like really
Oh,
close.
okay.
Literal child.
Yeah.
A baby.
I
A
put
child who should not be doing crimes.
Yeah.
Yes, an
So I-
infant.
Different
Yeah,
crimes than
for
us.
Rosalind, by the way, not Maeve.
I could text her. I could text her and be like,
Rosalina, you mean?
no, Rosalind.
Yeah.
Rosalind.
Miro.
I'm fine to be left behind because this is
Do
kind
you
of
want
like
to do crimes?
Okay.
I'd be open to crimes, but this does feel like kind of like the expelled kids letting off some steam.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
I think she's like, no, she's busy.
Rosalind wants to go out on patrol in the same neighborhood as us doing crimes. That would be its own thing.
I mean, to be fair, technically y'all are doing this at 3:00. I still have 2 more hours of school.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
Also, school doesn't go to
God.
5, right?
No, it shouldn't.
No.
I did a lot of clubs. I don't
Okay, fair.
Those
For
will
me,
sometimes go
school-
a bit later.
yeah, school
Yeah.
for me school ends at like 4:30 mentally.
I forgot these were daytime crimes. Yeah,
These
shit.
daytime crimes. Because we got a thing with Johnny's mom tonight.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about
Johnny's
that. Ooh.
mom, it's
Who's
got
got it going on?
That was okay. This is an aside. I am so sorry to derail. That was the fucking that was the song of my college. That was the official song voted on by the students for our college, and they would play it on the quad every single fucking Friday.
Hell yeah.
So I spent a week in probably 2002. Bennigan's did the all the food for the New Jersey State Fair, and so they asked for like their best servers and such to come there. Would basically to work like McDonald's. We would just pull the stuff there, and we were right there by the pavilion, and so like we saw Fountains of Wayne go up for like I think 8 times over those days. They would go
wow.
up multiple times. We saw the same hypnotist go up several times. Like so, I heard Stacy's mom, and we also would pass the Fountains of Wayne store on our way into into the fairgrounds.
Huh.
I heard that live over and over and over. All right.
Are they from New Jersey?
Yeah, there's actually because Wayne, New Jersey, is a place, and there is a business called Fountains of Wayne. As far as I'm aware, they just like the name Fountains of Wayne. I don't think they are affiliated with it in any way. I could be wrong, but because like the first time we went in, we actually passed. I'm like, wait, Fountains of that's an actual place because like they had big fountains and stuff out front. They're like, yep, that's where they got the name. So
Nice.
Nice.
I remember they put on a good
Okay.
show. I don't remember specifics about it, but you get a little tired of hearing it, like the 8th time.
Mhm.
All right. So all of you who have been expelled,
Wait.
Yes.
Okay. Suspended, right?
or yeah, I'm sorry,
Like one
suspended.
day?
Yeah, suspended.
So expelled, we would be doing bigger crimes.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
So yeah, we're in the all blacks. Black
Yep.
hoodies, black slacks, black Cadillac.
Black
The-
All
Cadillac.
black.
The girls
everything.
like- The girls who exactly that's what I was going for. Sorry, it's a rancid song.
I think the crime we were discussing. Yeah, so we're gonna hit a couple of armored vans. We're gonna redistribute some wealth. We're gonna show the city some love.
Mhm.
Cool.
And you said no killing, right?
No killing.
No killing, but also no no hurting,
hurting
no bone
people.
breaking.
Yeah. No. let's try to minimize things they could sue us for.
Is social death okay?
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
mean, that's
Okay.
fine.
So if I make somebody like appear to
canceling
shit
is
their
fine.
pants, that's fine.
Ooh, yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's a little
I think
too,
we've got a
like,
plan.
Sarah, you got the eyes like, yeah, we're doing that. We are doing that to somebody. We are going to embarrass them in front of lots of
It's a
people.
victimless crime. It's
It's a
a
victimless
crime.
crime.
Said someone who's never
Making
been
some-
made to shit their pants. And I mean, I'm sure it's terrible.
No, you don't know who you are as a person, as a human being, until you've shit your pants in public.
It's the first draft of Fight Club. How do you know who you are if you haven't shit your pants in public?
Okay.
All right. So as I recall, Billy teleported home, and then we had the rest of you got behind a dumpster to change.
Well, we were I think we were walking to downtown, and then like by the time we were about to change into our like superhero things to go patrolling. Billy pops in and he's like, "Hey, you kids want to do some crimes?"
Yeah. So we're reunited again at this point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think at this point, it's like we're to the point where like, what's my character's name? Issa's like tucking her like hair into like the hat and like has it just like flipped up so like she can like talk to them.
I got a balaclava. Did
Yeah.
I say it? Balaclava?
Yeah.
I got one of those things.
It's not a baklava, I can tell you.
I love baklava.
I have
Baklava's delicious.
I have a baklava. Look, I brought one, like you asked.
It's a balaclava.
Balaclava, yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, I got a balaclava on and a hoodie.
Yeah. It's go time.
All right,
Cool.
so okay, before we go to any time, what are we hitting?
We're gonna hit the is Brinks a brand name?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Stinks.
Brinks isn't gonna sue me. We're gonna hit
Bronx.
We're gonna hit the Brinks Bronx armored vans. They're sending a convoy right down Main Street. They've just collected from all the banks up the street. We're gonna get them in between this and their next stop.
All right, so are you gonna like teleport in to like kick the driver out or like?
Yeah, the convoy will stop. You'll know when. When all the trucks stop, that's when that's when it's time.
Okay, so go on your symbol, on your signal.
Yeah, signal, sure.
I feel like we need more planning before we do this, but like, okay,
Yeah.
I don't think we
This
have
is
time. I was
fine.
like, I started
We're
hearing the trucks
superheroes.
coming.
We can do whatever.
I don't.
We
that's
got powers.
not- Again, no.
Oh, there's the truck.
Like, hey, cabrón. Okay.
Yeah, well, get ready, Rosalind.
I don't have powers.
I don't have
Are you doing are you doing an after school club today?
I would say probably, yeah. Let's. You want to say the play for?
Okay. So we
Or is
had
there-
we had Sweeney Todd in the fall. We'll say you're doing zombie prom.
Oh, gonna have to Google that one.
My seniors, if they did when we did zombie prom, the freshmen would be singing it their senior year still.
Oh, okay.
And
All right.
I did it at the station too. It is a wonderful and very fun show.
Alrighty. Yep. So I'm just there getting into my stage manager. Are we still in tryouts right now, or probably?
Yeah, they're basically you got a list of people like that are kind of coming through singing, all of it, and you've got the teacher whose name I'm forgetting.
Aldwell? No.
Clubs.
Craig?
Craig.
Yeah, Craig. Just as like not pretend. I mean, very like being very supportive as sort of the people are coming through. That's good. That's good. And there's at one point when you as you're sort of watching, you have unfortunately trying to grab by character. It'll help if I'm looking at the by character list because we have a lot of NPCs. Blair Knight comes in. This is the one who's been doing commercials and small TV parts. They're on a bit of a break, and she just walks in, kind of comes straight up to you and goes, "So, I'm basically the principal, right? The principal's like the comedic lead. There's Toffee, who's the female love interest, but the more comedic one is the principal.
You want the principal?
Because principal's the best part. Now we all know the twins are probably going to get Johnny and Toffee. I don't care about that.
Side note, it's so weird that they keep playing romantic love interests.
Yeah,
So weird.
I'm about to say to Blair, I'm like, if I can help it, they're not going to play Johnny and Toffee, one or the other.
She says, I do not want to have to kiss Stephen Butler.
Okay, but I'm just saying, this is like the third time we've had them play romantic leads, and if we do it again, I think there's some rumors are going to start spreading around about Craig.
I think rumors have been spread about Craig. I think the rumors about Mary and Stephen are spreading around.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, at least he killed her in the previous one.
Yeah, and at least that one's like a secret identity. You don't know who your family is, kind of a thing.
Is there anything you can just double check it? Has anybody else been doing a good? Is there anybody who's been doing kind of a surprisingly good job that might unseat her?
Hang on. Now I have to look at the character lists.
Well, we'll give you a moment to kind of look over that. So we are the truck is going by.
Yeah.
Masks
Truck
are
time.
on.
Masks are on. We're ready. Billy disappears in a shower of blinding light.
That wasn't subtle.
It is now in the van, in the seat, like the space, like the bench behind the two guys' seats. Just sitting on the bench and just gonna lean over.
I would
put
say
a hand around the
first
guy.
go ahead and roll for roll plus freak. We want to see if you can.
That's a good idea.
hit inside.
Before we do this, can we have team?
Oh yes,
The
team.
second game we are
Um,
doing something as a
Would
team.
that be?
Thank you. What's this?
That might come in handy.
Yes, for team, we start with 2. Now, as far as the rest of the stuff for your team goes,
I'm not captain.
yeah, Billy.
I'm not captain for this one.
I think Jester is very clearly captain.
Yeah, this was Jester. Do you have influence?
Oh no!
Do you have influence over Zaylin and Issa?
I have influence over Zaylin.
All right, so you do not have one over everybody. You all have the same purpose. You're all deciding to rob it. That will add another one. Anybody mistrust Billy?
Mistrust? No. Uncertain? Yes.
We will not remove one for that. Do you think you're ill prepared or off balance? I think you just said, can we come up with a plan? Here's a truck. Pop. Yes, so I believe that one will be correct. So yeah, you'll have 2 team.
Okay. Rolling plus freak, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That's 10 plus. I think it's 1. It's 1. 11.
All right, yeah, you managed. Yeah, you hit it exactly. You're in there now.
Nice. I'm going to lean over and put my arms around like the guy and his partner in like the seats and be like, "You're gonna want to stop the truck."
Kind of like there's a scream. It's like the 2 of you from outside just see go, and it actually like bumps a car next to it that then comes in like skitters off the side of another one, and then the truck pulls to a halt in the middle of the street.
Good fellas.
I
And how
I
are
run
you?
toward the
Remind me,
truck.
how are you all disguised so that you're not you?
Black
We're just
suit
wearing black.
black sweats, I think.
Mhm.
Black sweats.
Yeah.
Like a black hoodie.
Cadillac,
Like,
yeah.
We
Pullover
look
hoodie.
like stereotypical burglars who should have like celebrity or animal masks on.
Yeah.
I have a good
Balaclavas.
idea.
Oh yeah, next time we do crime, we'll put on like animal masks or
Yeah,
celebrity
we gotta change
masks.
it up.
Awesome.
Now,
I'll be like Richard Nixon.
Zaylin in particular, are there anything that kind of would still sort of pop out as Zaylen to anybody else who's watching because you do have a rather you have an alien physique.
You did
I think
specify
that-
you have the balaclava at least. That's
Oh,
something.
I had a balaclava.
But you can shape change, can't you?
Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I never really shape change. I shifted for one time.
Okay.
Actually, let me see one thing real quick. Can I advancements?
Come on.
Let me find my moves.
You're taking someone who's bright orange out criming.
But we can see you in a
We put them in
snowstorm.
all black.
We can see you in a snowstorm, and that's important.
I think
Oof.
that I think what I have is if you can see like my eyes, so like you can see like the reddish of my eyes and stuff like that. I'm wearing gloves, so there's nothing like identifiable necessarily. But like if you like look at my face, like they're orange.
Could be makeup. Could be that one superhero from around here. Could be maybe another superhero villain who's also orange.
Could be someone from New Jersey. You don't know.
All right. Yeah. So it is pulled to a halt in the middle of the street. There's a whole bunch of cars start like hitting the horn. You got one person who's kind of hit the other car on the side, who's starting to get out. What are you to do?
I rushed toward the back of the truck.
Mhm.
Is Billy gonna open the back? Are we just gonna take? Or we're gonna take over the truck? I can't hear you.
You could,
Oh.
Yeah, we can hear you now, but it, like cut out for some odd reason.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. It might have been my threshold. I'm still in the cab, and I don't think that it would be fair for us to have any undue communication right now because we are doing this with no plan whatsoever. And I did not say whether or not we were doing that.
Oh, you were gonna love you.
Okay, change of plans. I'm gonna run. We see the driver and everything run out, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, no,
I'm gonna run.
Did you tell them to? Did you? Because the driver.
No, oh no, they did not get out. They stopped. The car stopped. We hit one person, like we sideswiped someone.
Basically, as it did this, it kind of knocked one of the car next to it over, which then basically skittered around the side of a couple of the cars on the side. That person is getting out of their car.
Okay.
All right. I run to the driver's side door. You have to get out of the car.
The guy is like, "They with you?"
Now. You should get out now.
You should listen.
He opens up the door and just like,
Okay, thanks. Out of the car.
and the other guy also gets out. Keys are still.
Go sit on your hands on the sidewalk.
Okay.
Nessa, what are you doing?
Staying out of the scene, apparently.
We're good at this crime.
We can do the crimes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna just keep an eye on these two while to give anyone else an opportunity to do the stealing of the money.
Right. And Issa?
Are we still in the whole? Oh, we didn't plan this out, did we?
You don't know.
God damn it!
I'm gonna jump into the driver's seat and slam the door and then hit the gas.
Oh, decision made.
So you see. So what are you doing?
And as soon as I see that, I see them start to take the truck off, I'm gonna run and jump up and grab, I think, a hand, the back handle, right in a garbage truck in a way.
So you get on as it just, and then just starts to haul ass down the street. Back.
Does Ayla know how to drive?
Yeah, I have a plane.
We have Ziggy.
That's a plane. That's things that doesn't have roads and cars.
Let me do a quick Google search. How many kids learn to drive in Philadelphia? Because I don't know if it's sometimes in the big cities you don't necessarily get your driver's permits, or
Zaylen is always a special case.
Yeah, I don't. Have you actually ever learned how to piloting would be different, especially
no. I think
roll plus mundane to see how well you do with driving. And then we're
My
gonna head back over
my
to
mundane
Rosalind.
shit.
Fine. It's so fine. We can't fail.
Jester's not allowed to comment about the team anymore.
That's a 10.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, you actually managed to. You're just, and it takes you a moment, but
I
like
told you I can drive. I
you-
have a plane.
you probably that you also probably played some video games or something with Johnny because
Yeah.
like, Johnny has to play all the time.
Grand Theft Auto.
And you kind of get it as it's there, and then you've got you got Issa as you're hanging off the back. At one point, is you kind of look behind and you see up on a building just like a flash of light, and then when you see the flash of light, you see Blink from the Omegas step through, and you see Snowstorm and Red Dwarf.
They should be busy.
supposed to be at the
And it was-
school with
and
us.
I will say inside Billy, you see that there is on the panel on something, there is a red light blinking on one of the things. You see that there's actually places near the bottom with their feet where they can actually hit like an emergency call.
Oh fuck! They hit the panic
What?
button.
Oh.
Wait,
Well,
is
this isn't working out.
Billy with us or is Billy back?
I'm still in the cab.
He's in the
I'm in the
Okay.
cab with Zaylin, actually.
Okay.
Rosalind.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else who's been doing an unusually good job for the?
Yes.
So boned.
I want everyone to know that I made myself, I don't know if you can see, I made myself a little chart and I rolled a d6 and I rolled it twice just to get some other options, and it landed on 2 both times. That's not just me trying to insert my love interest into this, but it is Georgia Clark,
All right.
aka my childhood best friend who I was supposed to have romantic tension with. We had like one moment at a party, episode 2, and then we just like shit got crazy. We never talked again after that.
Okay.
Yeah, but George is doing pretty good. Not as good as
Mary?
Blair, but you know, Georgia doesn't have any fucking commercials that she's gonna miss, practices over,
Yeah. So yeah. Blair asks, is like, is anybody else who's been doing a good job?
Is Blair someone where I like know to tell, like I should tell her, or is she one of those people where I shouldn't tell her if someone else is doing a good job?
It probably Blair always likes to like Blair's been the star pupil for a while. I mean, to be honest,
Yeah.
one of those parts is probably going to go to her anyway.
Yeah, but she
the
wants
fact that,
this.
The fact that she's asking is a little weird.
I mean, I heard Rosalina might try out.
Rosalina?
Yeah, the new girl.
I don't think this is her.
She's got a beautiful voice.
She kind of looks her in, and how has Rosalina done on the audition?
Has Rosalina auditioned?
Sure. I think Rosalind had to be there for you to say that.
or is Rosalind just like inserting Rosalina and like making?
Look, I picked 6 characters to be female characters on this D6 chart, and Rosalina was one of them. It was either her or Rachel.
How well? This would be Issa too. How well do you think Rosalina would have done on the audition?
How well she would have done on the audition? Honestly, she's a pretty good actor. Definitely has come up with her extracurricular activities and getting away with things.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she's a pretty good actor, and she sings pretty well. She sings more the oh god, what is more like traditional Mexican music. God, what is it called? But she can like
there's
hold a note.
There's a group at my school that does.
Yeah,
I can't remember the name of it. There's a traditional Mexican form of folk music that there's a group at the school that has been doing that.
Yeah,
I can't remember the name of it.
It's like ranchera or something.
Okay, I think that may be yeah. So yeah, but so she did like relatively like her voice wasn't like musical theatery, but she also does have the beauty thing going, which does help sometimes.
She real pretty.
Yeah.
She real pretty.
Mhm.
Yes, I
And-
say that to Blair.
It's just like she cannot have any.
Can't have any what?
Comedic timing? Are you kidding me?
I'm not. You just asked if someone was doing well, not if they were specifically going to get the mayor.
Well, you're supposed to know what that means. When an actress asks about if someone did well, it means do I have competition? I don't think I'm going to, but there's been new people coming out. Make sure Craig remembers who's in charge of this program. By which she means Blair.
Oh, I was about to be like, I was like, isn't Craig in charge of this or me?
Yeah, and then she kind of like in a huff comes back, and Craig comes back and just kind of like scratches his beard a little bit and just goes, "Yeah, are you also tired of seeing Mary and Stephen like possibly kissing on stage?"
Yes, Craig, very much so, Craig.
Blair might make a good ingenue. We could Mary as the principal, but Mary's probably really pissed off because that's not her kind of character.
What
Georgia.
About, what I was going to say. What about Georgia?
Georgia, Georgia might be a good choice. Yeah, I think they could work.
Blair,
I've never worked with Georgia.
I'm just going to tell you
before.
right now, Blair might have some issues kissing Stephen.
Jesus.
But, a proper actress just can work through that. She's a professional.
Well, she says she's a professional, but she's a pain in the ass. I'm sure she does well when she's, got a small part on a commercial.
No.
Okay. All right. Get the next group in.
Next, Group B.
All right. Back at the truck.
Okay, what now?
Well, I didn't expect that we were going to take the whole truck. That's fine. We can improvise. Okay. Omega's on our tail. Who do you want? Zaylin.
I think we should get out of the truck.
Okay. We can get out of the truck. I can grab the cash. That's no problem. Can't carry all of it. I'm going to run into the back. Actually, I don't know much about money trucks. Can you access the back? Probably.
No, I think you have to get out
No.
and like
You have to get out?
Yeah.
You can teleport.
I don't.
I am going to.
Oh yeah, you don't.
I am going to risk getting on a list by Brink's truck diagram.
They actually have that on the internet.
They have to. Even if it's the old
I'm
ones.
seeing the outside. I don't know if we have an interior.
Just Google Brink's truck diagram. I am a writer.
There's someone like in the FBI whose job is to go, all right, is this a writer or is this is this a gamer? Is this a
Alan,
writer or is this a possible thief?
I think Ian Fleming got for that a lot.
Was a spy though.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll say for our purposes, we'll say you can get in from where you're at.
Okay. Then I'm going to go to the back and I'm going to start grabbing cash. I don't think the cash is more secured than being in the truck in the container. So I'm just going to, for the sakes of this, perhaps.
Do you let me know? Cause I'm on the back door. I don't know if you saw me.
Oh, you're on the back. Oh, right. Fuck.
You do have your earpieces.
Oh, okay. You still with us?
Yeah, the Omegas are right above us.
You see,
Okay.
you see a red dwarf kind of go like this, and then suddenly, and then suddenly the whole truck starts to lift off the ground, and you start to feel like gravity. Something's like pulling at you.
Abandon ship now, and I'm gonna just jump off and tuck and roll and run.
Make
Okay.
as you look up, you see like one of his mini black holes has appeared above the truck, which is it's kind of lifting up. Make an unleash your powers to get out of the out
Unleash
of the
your
radius.
powers. Me?
That's all your athletics and stuff.
I'm not okay.
Roll your freak.
Do I have anything that changes that?
Remember,
Actually-
you have team.
Actually, random question. Since I know I was doing a crime, could I have like taken my teleportation button as like a last resort?
Yes.
I'm gonna like quickly click that thing.
Where are you headed?
Just probably like down like a alley, like away.
Yeah.
Like enough where like I'm out of sight.
There's a weirdness that hasn't happened to you before, simply because you haven't had gravity working opposite you. So like
Yeah.
as you're kind of going, when you hit, you're actually just a little bit above the ground, like above where you were kind of going for. But you land in a crouch, the superhero crouch, 3-point landing, and you're okay. We've got right now as the truck is lifting off the ground, we have got Zaylin in the driver's seat.
I think I told y'all to like get out.
You did tell us to bail.
Hey,
I
1 second.
grabbed the money.
I'm gonna roll my burns. 1 second.
Okay.
And while you're driving,
Well,
No,
not
I'm rolling
driving.
my
we're
burns right
stopped.
We're
now.
off the ground now.
Yeah.
So it's my roll plus my my conditions, right? Yeah.
I would check your information on.
1 second. I gotta find the sheet again.
On the bright side, the next time the Omega show up at school, we know exactly what to do to get them to leave. Or
Do a crime.
Rob an armored car nearby.
Very convenient. Hey, why don't we ever get called by like a silent alarm?
You're not an official government organization.
Damn.
This is true. We're official-ish. I feel like they should have that stuff on like there should be like an app or something for us.
I would say
All
Brink would almost have to have like a superhero group like able to be called in fairly quickly. Otherwise, like it'd be too easy to rob.
Yeah.
Okay.
OnStar.
I am going to I'm gonna be like, Jester, are you gonna get out of here? Okay, can you teleport out of here?
I can teleport out. Do you need a lift?
No, I got it. Do I have move? I do have move. Okay, I have 3 burns. I'm gonna spend 1 to move to any place you choose within the scene, breaking through, slipping past any barriers or restraints in your way. Speed is spend a second's burn to move it back. I'm gonna basically just like 1 second I'm there, next second I'm on the ground in an alley, out of sight from everyone else.
Okay, so for the way your powers work is you get through the barriers and such. Is that for you? Is it a teleport, or do you like smash through, go through very quickly? Like the door slams open.
It's a blink. It's like blink,
Okay.
like that kind of thing.
And
Didn't
all
know
of
Zaylin
you
could do that.
all of you end up somewhere. And there's just a moment. We'll say because you need to see roughly where you were going for Issa, you actually see as a snowstorm just kind of like rides down the ice slide that he makes. It just kind of comes up to it and hits a thing on his belt, which then it kind of and like opens up the back and has got a hand out, just like it could not all have been fucking teleporters.
We start our new street gang, the teleporters, and if we ever get caught,
Teleporters.
if we ever
The
get caught, we're
teleporting
like,
3.
we're on a sting mission. It's not a hero thing. We're on a sting mission. You can't turn us in.
I mean, we got the money. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Should we head back to Johnny's place, or
Yeah.
is there a place
You know what? That's a good idea.
Yeah, let's head back there.
And
Johnny's
you
place.
are you still sort of hidden, like listening?
Yeah, I get my head. Yeah, I'm listening. Like I'm
Yeah.
like behind a dumpster. Like
You see Snowstorm sort of look around. There's just this moment. He goes, ah, "Fuck. Okay. Yeah. We just want to make sure that you've got all of the video from the truck. All right. Send it to Reflex. Reflex will check it against any known video of any villains and such. We'll see if we can track down who it was. All right.
Okay. When you said that, is the implication that they have like it's Wi-Fi connected?
No, he. Oh yeah.
Oh fuck. Well,
It's sort of like a satellite thing because they've got like the problem was with superpowers. You need a way to figure out like if someone robs it, who might have done that.
it's fine. Yep. To Johnny's place. Let's get the fuck out of here before someone catches us.
I would like
strip
yeah
out
sure.
of my stuff.
Yeah.
I hide away, strip out of my stuff, put it in my backpack. and just walk like normal. Ha, ha,
Same.
ha.
I put
Alright.
the bag of money into one of the duffel bags that I brought for the outfits. Change back into my fucking school.
Yeah.
Teleport out of there. You guys.
And they-
By the way, I let
Van
y'all know, like, they had. Hopefully, y'all didn't say each other's names in the truck.
If I did, I don't remember doing it.
I don't think I did.
Good, because
Somebody will have to check the footage on that one. And Jester looks into the camera.
I wish I remembered if someone had or not. However,
Jester is looking at Nessa specifically.
Mm.
Yeah, so all of you kind of you end up teleporting back towards Johnny's place.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Auditions are kind of finished up, and Craig just kind of goes, "Huh." So I think if we put Blair as Toffee, the female, the female love interest, or the ingenue. Steven as Johnny. We could put in Georgia as the principal. That would still give us some of the other three main characters for the girls, Rosalina and Mary in those. Get a few others. I think we got the cast. Some people you're going to be good with working with.
You know, I think it's going to work out great. Although, you know, the Clarks are always a little, but we couldn't do it without them. We couldn't do it without them.
So you know Georgia? I've not.
Oh, sorry, not the Clarks. What's the brother and sister's name?
Oh, Mary and Stephen
Tyler.
I was thinking Steven, so that's not right.
Butler.
Butler. Yeah, sorry, I say that line again. I'm just like, well, you know, the Butlers are always a little, but you know, we couldn't do it without them. We couldn't do it without them.
You know Georgia? 'Cause I've never worked with Georgia before.
Yeah, we grew up together.
Okay, Georgia
Not
might
to be biased.
Yeah, we're gonna put Georgia there. Georgia may need some help.
I'll give it my all, as always.
All right. Tell you what. Then he does a thing where he just sort of like hands you, like, prints out the sheet, hands it to you, and goes, "Why don't you put that up in the hallway, and I'm gonna sneak out the back."
All right, so the wolves don't get to you.
Yeah.
Got it. I rush to the front to hang the list.
So there, pretty much everyone who auditioned is just sort of like that extra hour or such is just sort of hanging there in a circle. And like the moment you come up, they like you're essentially like surrounded almost immediately by a sea of people. They're just like kind of just looking around, and you just hear Blair go, "God damn it!" And George is like, "I'm what?" And then like Rosalina like just goes nuts, like just here, and then you see Mary just sort of look. You see her jaw sort of set, and she just turns and like walk like just like heads away quickly. Steven's like, Mary, no, Mary. And he like chases after his sister.
I make a note to be like, swap Stephen and Mary next time. Gender bent cast? Gender bent character, just one.
And Blair just kind of comes up to you and is like, "How did he fuck this up?"
I mean, are we like around a lot of people?
There are still a number of people kind of there.
Look, I just think you would do really well in this role. You've got like ingenue energy.
Okay, if you think I would do really well in this. Did you make this decision?
Of course not. That's not my job. I handle props and lists. All I'm here is to put out the list so he doesn't get mauled.
Well, he fucked up. What are you going to do about that? Ingenue, yeah, I could play that part in my sleep, but you know who people are going to talk about when they walk out? The principal. You think Georgia's right there. You think Georgia's going to be able to do that? You think Georgia's going to be able to take the stage? No, that should have been me. You need to fix this.
I think Georgia could do a wonderful job as principal. She did a great job in Bye Bye Birdie at the YMCA when we were kids.
And she just kind of like he literally rips the thing off the wall and just makes in your chest and goes, "Fix it now!" and then storms off. Go ahead, take angry.
Is there like a horny option?
Who was it that
I'm
sent
not
me?
gonna-
Who was it that sent me the one with the person's reading? It's like he grabs you by the breastplate and slams you up
Yeah.
against the wall, and it's just like,
That's you.
it's like no.
Michael,
Oh my
that seemed
God.
it seemed to me like that was a little too real. Has that ever happened
Hmm?
with you?
No, thank God it has not. Yeah, no, I'm just making them awful. I've read Nightmares. There's a theater teachers Facebook group I'm on. There are people that have dealt with some stuff where I'm just like, no, God, no. That would be like, okay, I'm not casting you. What the hell? And parents calling and all this kind of stuff. Like it's
That one woman who poisoned that
Jesus.
girl.
I thought that was a
What?
I don't know. That might have been a Reddit story or
Well,
something.
there
It was
was
like somebody's mom who got like way too involved after their daughter didn't get a part, and then the lead actress, she wasn't even like the understudy to her, but the lead actress started getting real sick. And then they eventually found out the mom who was like baking all these treats for the cast and like doing all the sewing had like started poisoning the lead actress.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
But that might have just been a Reddit thing.
I'd heard something about that for like a like cheerleaders where they were doing stuff like that. But my God,
I might have been thinking about that. I'm gonna be
it
honest.
could have happened. I could definitely see it happening as that
Yeah.
too. But my God,
Well,
I guess I just kind of just look at everyone and be like, I'm gonna go print out another copy of that list, and I will be right back and make meaningful eye contact with Georgia, I guess.
yeah, and
Just
Georgia,
like a
Georgia kind of like follows you in, and she's like, Rosalind, is it am I gonna have to deal with that the whole time? Is that what she's always like?
she is always like that. If it makes you feel better, she's often gone for auditions and like recordings, and God willing she gets another ballet part. Oh, she was gone so much when she was in the ballet. It's spring though. She's not getting another Clara. But
She goes,
yeah, no.
I just thought it would be interesting to try to. It was called Zombie Prom, and that sounded fun, and I just thought it would be an interesting thing to do, and I didn't think I would get a. I thought I'd be an ensemble.
Well, I mean, don't tell the others, but talent is a little thin at this school.
Oh, so you're saying I'm not talented?
No, I'm saying that you are
I'm kidding.
the
I'm
most
kidding,
talented.
I'm kidding. And then kind of like reaches out, kind of puts a hand on your arm or on your shoulder, and just like, would you be able to help? Like, if I've got any questions, are you able to help?
It's like I told Craig. Absolutely, I'll do my best. You know where I work, right? Just feel free. If we're not super busy, just come ask me questions at work if you have to. Like,
and then kind of leans in, gives you a big hug, and then goes thanks,
Aww.
and then goes out while you print out another one.
luckily, I know Craig's password.
Back at Johnny's.
Oh.
Well, that was fun.
hey, we got away.
We need to have a better plan next time, and he's just gonna flop on the couch. By the way, does that count for my thing? By blowing off steam. When you commit a small victimless crime, you may clear a condition of your choice.
Oh yeah, is that one of your?
Yeah, it's my new move.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good move.
All right, I'm gonna clear. I think I got it from the Scion or the not reclaimed, but like the one who was like a villain and then became better. I don't know, but okay, I got it from one of those, I think. So I am getting rid of angry as I just flop on the couch.
Okay.
We really need to make a better plan the next time, though. Like, it's a good idea.
Yeah, well, it worked, right? So maybe we shouldn't plan in the future.
No, we should definitely plan.
Okay.
Because we didn't expect to hit the panic button.
No, didn't expect that. Didn't know they had one. Never happened to me.
How many Brinks trucks have you robbed?
Not going to answer that. Anyways, this is going to the Pittsburgh Bail Fund bucket, if that's cool with y'all.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh?
Wait, we're not in Pittsburgh. We're in
Philadelphia.
Philly.
We're not in Pittsburgh. Why did I think of
But
that one?
that's the best way to. It's in the
It's
same
in PA.
state.
They're
It's
both
in the
in
same
PA,
state.
right?
The best
Yeah.
way to launder your money is to put it in a different city.
Okay.
Oh, we're not laundered. We're
How do
just
you
giving
know
to a
that?
charity.
Just-
I know, but Philly's gonna notice a large quantity of cash enter their bucket.
Okay.
Their bucket. I don't know why it's called bucket.
I thought it was an actual bucket that they just like left outside.
She just a giant bucket for people to put money in.
This money is for people who are in jail.
Please don't
Trust us. Yeah. So I'm gonna figure out a way that I'll probably just like head up there and like give it to them
Okay.
in cash form, anonymously. Unless you have like a better purpose for it, I'm just gonna do that.
I don't have any reason for money.
Hey, this was good. We did good today.
Wait, what time is it?
Is there an exact amount like that we could figure out how much y'all made in this single run?
Probably a
Because-
couple thousand.
Because I want to know if it's more or less than what we could have just asked Johnny for.
It's probably a couple thousand, but also I'm tired of asking Johnny for money.
It's true.
Yeah. I feel like hitting an armored truck, I feel like that's listen, I might be incriminating myself here, but I'm talking about as a person who has talked to the Brinks guys before at places I've worked. They're carrying like a couple 100,000 by the time they finish their run.
So yeah, like a couple
We'll
thousand is
say-
gonna be a drop in the bucket.
Yeah, we'll say you've been able to grab like.
And they haven't. And that movie. And that
We'll
money is
say
definitely insured.
80,000 from what you grabbed.
80,000. Okay.
We grabbed 80,000.
Yeah. This sack is really heavy. This is really heavy.
That's too much money.
Maybe you
This
should
is
spread it around to different
fine.
bail. Maybe you should spread it around to different bail funds, like Pittsburgh and Huntington and I don't know, some place in Ohio, maybe.
Okay. That's going to be a lot of stops for me. But do we have a guy who can launder money?
Why would we have a guy who can launder money?
Okay. Silly question.
We have a Tommaso.
Tommaso is busy getting you not expelled.
Can
I
I
do have
call
a
Tommaso
Rosalina.
and ask, hey, can you launder money? Do I have Tommaso's number?
You would
No.
No,
probably
you
not
don't.
have
think I
something.
do.
And also, I don't think
Rosalina. So like,
Yeah.
but I don't think she. But our, I think Issa's gonna like look up. She's like, oh, my family's in Mexico. This is not gonna work out.
Okay. Yeah, that'd probably be a lot of like administrative work for them to figure out. It seems hard.
Administrative work for my family.
I just mean like, they've got to arrange to transfer the money from Mexico. That seems inconvenient. We don't need to do that. I'll just go drop this off.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
if I put the sack of money on their doorstep, I don't think they're going to ask questions.
Especially if you're not around for them to
ask
In fact, I'm going
questions.
to
Ask
do that right
questions.
now, and I do that.
Okay, while you go do that, I think Issa checks her phone. And what time is it?
We'll say at this point probably about 5:30.
Hey, it's 5:30. When was that thing tonight?
What time was that thing tonight? 8?
Remind me, which one? Which thing?
The dinner
Dinner.
with Johnny's mom.
Oh yeah, that was you actually got an email because Johnny had to be kind of called away for something. That they're gonna rain check into it tomorrow.
Okay.
I
Well, no,
thought,
it got,
I thought it was gonna be today because it'd be perfect because Johnny's not here.
Oh,
I thought it was gonna be like just her and Zaylin.
Yeah, an elaborate trap.
Yeah, I thought that what that was.
Oh well, more time to plan.
We'll say she's been called away, so it'll be coming up.
Okay. Okay.
all right.
Yeah, she like looks up like, hey, when was that dinner? Wasn't it
Oh,
tonight?
it got postponed. Johnny's mom had a thing.
Oh, okay. And she's gonna like flop back down and be like, oh. Zaylin, we need a plan if we do this again. That I'm
Agree.
shaking with adrenaline, but like
Yeah.
Your phone rings.
my
Issa.
phone?
Whose phone?
Issa.
Who is it?
Reflex.
I'm gonna like lay back down on the couch and like scream into a pillow real quick, and then like, hello.
Guess what I'm looking at right now?
The school? Because that's the last thing they said saw you.
No, I'm watching you right now. And
Are you,
from the interior cameras, looks like I'm also looking at Jester and Zalen.
what are you talking about?
Remember how I clocked you at the school?
Because we were fighting each other, yeah.
Part of my ability is I see how people move, I see what they do, and I memorize it, which means I can recognize just about anything. I get called in all the time to look over supervillain videos and such to check, and the brakes trucks, with as much money as are going around, would be particularly vulnerable. And so we have a contract with them.
Well, aren't you fancy with the contract? Anyways, what's that got to do with us?
Because I know how you move. I saw you get like onto the truck. I know how Jester's powers work because I've seen them. I've seen how Zalen goes too.
Mm-hmm.
I have been tested enough that I am admissible in a court of law if I go in and testify. So I want to know what the hell you three were doing robbing a Brinks truck.
And I think Issa's gonna sit up
What?
and like is on the phone. She's like, God, how am I gonna play this? Out of character. I'm like, how do I play this?
Yeah,
Not in character.
when I mentioned previously that she's got the Taskmaster, like this is part of the Taskmaster power set.
Damn.
Okay, so basically she knows how we move and just can clock that easily.
It's one of the we're seeing it is like just like immediately can kind of memorize how people fight. So she sees something and immediately picks it up. So that was how she was able to clock you at the school.
Yeah.
So like not just moving, it wouldn't be you just walking down the hall, but you like flipping and such and getting onto the truck, how the powers and such worked while you were in.
Uh-huh. Okay, I think Issa's gonna look at Zalen as she's like talking on the phone to Reflex and be like, there was no harm. There was no damage. That's it.
We haven't checked the records quite yet, but I'm assuming there was some money taken because there's no reason to do a joyride like that on a Brinks truck unless you're taking something.
We harmed no one. We didn't destroy anything.
Some damage to a car and money stolen. I thought you were with the good guys.
God, how am I saying this? How am I saying this in character? Hold on 1 second. I need to find the words.
Take it from.
Yeah.
I have one. I have one. You have an idea.
Well, I mean, Zalen's only hearing Issa's part of the conversation, so
I think Jester's back by now. Listening to this one-sided part of the conversation.
What are they asking? Who is it?
God, I wish I could just freeze time and just tell them while while she's on the phone.
Put him on speaker. Put Reflex on speaker. Or on hold. Put him on hold, actually.
Can't hold the south.
You can put him on hold. You can push the hold button.
There's not a hold button.
So is she just on the phone while you're all like you just have?
I think they're mouthing at each other. They're not saying anything. Like,
So Reflex.
I'm gonna
just,
open my phone
you hear-
app and
you
like
hear-
look at the hold button.
You hear Reflex just go. The reason we're not coming, I'm not having Blink bring you in right now, is this is out of character. So I want to know what happened. Are you at Johnny's?
Yeah, I think she's gonna get up and just walk to the balcony and shut the door behind her.
Just replace the balcony.
Oh fuck.
And she's like, I think, lean on the railing. They just
Zalen
get
and Billy
replaced.
both take afraid.
Yeah.
I think I might. I think I already have afraid.
You do not.
Oh no, I do. Oh,
I am
crap. Okay, now.
terrified.
And I think she's like, are you? Is it just you?
I'll be coming by. No one else. I want to give you a chance before I turn you in, if that's what I'm going to do. This is out of character, and I want to know why.
Okay. But they didn't. I'll talk to you. I don't want to put too much pressure on them. That was
Nope.
just.
This is,
You want all three of us?
yeah, ideally the whole team, because they deserve to know too.
Well, Johnny's out of town, so
Mara?
she has no idea about this.
She's going to find out one way or another. I give her a call. I'll be there in a half an hour.
Okay. And Issa hangs up the phone and punches the railing. Probably makes a dent.
Oh.
And then calls Rosalind Marrow.
I just had a great, fantastic play audition. I'm so glad nothing bad is happening right now.
Sorry, saying Issa right now.
Anyway, what was that, Issa?
How fast can you get to Johnny's?
I don't know, 20 minutes?
Keep me on the phone while you do it. You're not going to be happy after this.
Oh.
Actions have consequences.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah.
Johnny's been gone for less than 20 minutes. We understand.
It's not Johnny.
I know. What I'm saying is, I know he's not team leader, but like the minute he leaves, something happens.
No, it's usually him that causes the issues.
I mean, but okay, I'm not to be rude, but there's a runner-up on terms of issues.
It's not me, is it?
Well, actually, when Ivy was here, it was Ivy, and you were third runner-up. But Ivy isn't here anymore, so I believe either you or Zalen are second runner-up now.
Well, it's both of us and Billy.
All right, cool beans. Be there in a second, and boom, I'm there.
Did you get there faster in 20 seconds, 20 minutes? Or like...
I don't know.
This is still happening on the balcony?
I walk back in at that point. It's like I'm like finishing up with Miro.
I'm just imagining Billy and Zalen just sitting on the couch, twiddling their thumbs, terrified out of their minds.
Yeah, I think Ace is like, Miro's on the way. So is Reflex. Haven't told Miro
God
yet.
damn
So
What's
yeah.
going on?
What?
What's going on?
Reflex is
we,
coming for us to explain why we did that, because if you do not know, Reflex can read everybody's movements and know who they are.
What?
Yes.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh,
Why would I know that?
shoot.
I thought everybody knew it's the main, like, it's the power that's listed on the website and their wiki
I've never looked at their website.
and what they're all known for.
I've never heard of them. I know them, but like I know them in the same way that I know that Tom Selleck is a person. I don't know anything about them.
I guess you weren't around whenever Reflex and I got into had a bar session at school last semester, and then she realized I was Obsidian. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so that's why she calls me. That's why she wants
Okay.
us to talk it through, because she thinks it's out of character. And
What are we gonna tell her?
she's right, it is a little bit out of character, but you know,
Okay.
I don't.
We can salvage this.
We just got suspended, and for me, for the foreseeable future. And people at school hate us, despite the fact that we just saved all their lives. And things are bad. And I have to meet my boyfriend's mother shortly, which I don't want to do because last time I met them, things were bad.
Yeah, I don't want to meet her either, but I'm glad.
I think I have an idea.
Oh God, what?
No more ideas from you.
Hold on.
No.
You don't know. It could be a good one. It could be.
I'm
Do you want to
listening.
hear it?
It could
Okay.
be.
Okay, fine.
Is Maro still on speaker?
No, she already hung
Yeah,
up.
I already hung
Okay.
up. I'm just, getting my way over there.
Okay. It's out of character. What would drive us to do something out of character? Think. Okay. I've been keeping something from you. And I think if we play this right, we might be able to use this to sort of belay any culpability.
Are you on
Do
drugs?
you trust the normal amount?
Oh,
Issa, do you trust Reflex? Do you think Reflex is good people?
yeah,
Okay.
she's the only good one out of the lot, honestly.
Does she have... This is kind of personal, but does she have, like, family issues?
I don't fucking know. I don't know her that well.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
I don't even know
I mean, it's
her. I don't
probably-
even know her actual name. Like,
I mean,
she knows
it's
who I
probably
am.
a safe bet.
It's a
Most
one-sided
superheroes.
situation here. She knows everything about me. I don't know jack shit about her.
Okay. Most superheroes have family issues, so I'm gonna bank on that and hope that she'll be
I feel
sympathetic.
called out and offended.
Well, we
Am
all
I
have
wrong,
family
though?
issues. We all have family issues.
Yeah. So my point stands, or...
Okay, so what's
Okay.
the plan?
Okay, continue.
You know how I have a mom and I talk about my mom sometimes, but I never talk about my dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad's like a really shitty person.
Okay.
Okay.
My dad is Newsmax's own Chuck Carlson.
What?
This
Bullshit.
doesn't leave the room. You can't tell anyone. Cross my heart,
What-
hope to die.
Your dad's Chuck Carlson.
My dad's Chuck Carlson. My mom and dad worked together at Newsmax way long ago. It was really toxic. It was bad. My mom had me. Chuck didn't know for a while. He does now.
I think
Do you know
Zaylin and
any-
Issa look at each other.
You cannot tell anyone.
So you're not close to Chuck Carlson then. You don't know him
Nope.
very well.
No.
Or anything
No,
about
fuck that
his,
guy.
No.
Fuck
his
that
side
guy.
of the family
No.
Yeah.
at all.
Oh, okay.
And not only do I not know, I don't want to know.
Okay.
Rosalind, would you knock on the door or just walk in?
I'm skylighting in, probably.
So we hear you scuttling in on the glass as soon as you get
I can do so quietly.
And this sound like a good time for a bio break?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right. Just as the skylight opens up, bio break. We'll be back in how long we want to go?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. We'll
Ish,
see y'all in 5.
Awesome.
See you in 5.
All right. We are back, and we are back, and we just had Marrow come in through the skylight.
Did I hear any of that, or it's just like you ended on that, and then you hear like
I'm assuming everyone stayed real quiet once that happened.
You come into a room that's dead silent, I think.
And you said you get there about 20 minutes. Reflex said about 30 minutes.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
okay.
Okay.
The last time we had a timer, it went badly. So I'm here. What is going on?
We robbed an armored truck. We got caught. Reflex got us.
Well,
We got maybe 10 minutes before they're here. It was a good idea.
it wasn't a good
Usually
idea.
this works out
It wasn't
fine.
it wasn't an idea at all. It was us having a moment of
3 angry teenagers trying to find
Mhm.
something to do.
Shoplift.
That's a good angle. That's a good angle. I like that.
Rob a
3
Target.
angry teenagers.
Rob a Target. That's what Targets are for.
But- but
We helped people today.
Billy has an idea.
I also
Okay.
have an idea for this.
Okay, what's
But let's just be clear. This was like morally good. We helped people today. We gave like $80,000 to a bail fund. That's
Yeah,
a
yeah, we
universal
did.
good.
That's good.
Okay.
It's not good if we go to jail over it.
There's no money.
Really
in the
hard to
fund.
put me in jail. And you also. Probably.
Really hard to put me in jail too.
I've been in jail. It's not great.
How would it be? It would be incredibly easy to put me in jail. They have power dampeners. You know that, right?
They got to get it on me.
That's fair.
They gotta
okay.
get past my family's legal team.
That's
Okay.
also true.
What if we
so-
lie?
Oh, never a good start, but okay.
All right. My dad is someone very powerful and well known in the superhero community as pretty bad. So, if I say that my dad forced me to do these things, we can put the fault on him. My dad gets in trouble. We're all scot-free.
Unless
Just-
your dad is that Nazi robot, I don't think that's gonna fly.
Just eye Zaylan. Just eye Zaylan. Just like
yeah. In case you didn't know, there's this villain who's a robot that's also a Nazi.
I thought you were talking about Maga Man, but okay.
No,
yeah.
no. There's an
He's a-
actual
Oh,
robot.
you talking about the
He's a-
turtle?
He's a dipshit
Turtle?
who's also
Yeah, sorry. If your dad isn't that Nazi robot turtle, I don't think that's gonna fly. If your dad-
he's
if your
pretty
dad was-
close.
If your dad
Really
was Warren,
close.
if your dad was Warren Buffett, I don't think this would fly.
Just
Okay.
eye Zaylan. Just be like,
Okay,
Warren Buffett's
I-
pretty
I'll say,
close.
Snapping
But
Turtle wasn't the Nazi, but Snapping Turtle was trying to take parts, I think, from the actual
Nazi.
Nazi robot.
oh,
Nazi by
Okay.
Nazi by proxy.
Oh yeah, right into the microphone. I'm gonna be honest, Jester. I don't know that much about Reflex, but Reflex seems like they would know if we were lying because that's kind of their whole deal is like our hearts and all that stuff. I think I know it's dumb. Is there any way you could potentially get that money back?
the money I donated to the bail fund?
Yes, because we are gonna go to. I don't think I'm gonna go to jail. No offense to y'all, but like, I don't think this. I'm gonna turn and look at Issa, and be like,
Issa's like eyeballing Zaylan.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I'm here with.
do we think that the story that Jester just laid out would fly with Reflex? Because I don't know Reflex that well, but I would say that story would not fly with Reflex.
Personally, I don't think so either. But I think Billy needs to finish his story and like spell out all the details. It would be
We
very
don't have
good.
time. We really don't have time for this. If you don't think the story's going to work, all right, fine. I think it's a good idea. But
Look, we're just.
what's your alternative?
They say
What-
just tell the truth. We're 3 angry kids who are being unjustly attacked, bullied at school.
By everybody, despite the fact that we've been saving people's lives, and it's
Got
And we-
frustrated,
we-
robbed a truck. I guess that's
and we
something.
didn't hurt anybody.
we just-
I'm stress eating.
we just it's they're gonna treat us like villains. Might as well act like villains.
We
That's
just need to blow off
something.
steam some sort of way.
Is that what we
and-
want to say to Reflex?
Maybe not that exactly, but we could lawyer that phrase up. Something like, all this helping people, and that's all we get. We wanted to get some money and donate it.
We were like, we wanted to blow off. We had nothing else, like something about blowing off steam,
We're-
and
We wanted to Robin Hood it.
yeah, that's what
We
we
want-
did.
Yeah, we were stupid teenagers. We didn't want to hurt anybody, but the bank's money is insured. They're gonna get it back. You've seen
Right, they'll
Logan
just make
Lucky.
more money.
Again, lawyer that up, but just a little bit, just a little
Do we
bit.
call Tommaso?
No,
Okay. We keep saying lawyer that up, and I know Tommaso's
Tommaso's
not
not a
strictly
lawyer.
Tommaso's not a lawyer.
he's just a
He's
PR
a
guy.
he's a PR guy.
Have not met Tommaso, have not talked to Tommaso, don't know who
Also,
Tommaso
we don't
is or
need a
what they do
PR
for
guy
us.
because we aren't doing anything PR-ish right now.
Okay.
We did this all under the hood. The only reason why Reflex knew it was us is because she can read our movements, and that's that. And
Okay. Are we sure that's
Michael-
admissible in court? That's not a lie?
Michael, how much time do we have?
Oh,
4
fuck.
minutes.
4
Okay.
minutes.
Okay.
Plan A. Plan A.
Plan
We go with my lie.
No.
Okay.
Not
plan
plan
B.
A.
We get the money back.
Okay.
Can you do that?
I can teleport. I left it at their office. I left
Okay,
it just on
yes.
their desk.
Go-
I can just go do that.
Go get
Go get
that
the money.
right now, because that's
Okay,
gonna
that'll
really
take 5
sell.
seconds.
Yes, please,
do that.
Okay, all right, everybody. All right, money's here.
Okay.
Okay.
Issa, that's really gonna go well with Reflex if we give the money back, right?
I guess. I mean,
Okay,
maybe
maybe
she was
this
trying to do her
is-
job because apparently, like, she's contracted through the city and all the bring stuff. So,
Okay.
what was it that triggered them off? Like, what was? Did y'all see what was going on? Like, what triggered it to for them to find us?
They
They
have
had a panic
cameras in
button
those
and they-
trucks.
They had a silent
They hit-
alarm. They had a camera. Their camera was probably had a satellite uplink, and Reflex got us from our movements.
You've never had one armored truck, have you? If you had, you would have known about the panic button.
I'm not going to answer that.
You haven't. Oh my god.
Look, if we want to rob something in the future, just teleport into a Target and take less than $1,000 worth of stuff. Even in
Okay,
superhero
listen.
world.
We
That-
did go for the high stuff. Well, we could have
We-
gone for the lower
Yes,
stuff.
shoplift, something. Okay.
Next
You
time we get
two.
tattoos.
Are we being honest? Is that what we're doing?
You,
Yes.
yeah, we're being honest. You two, I'm going to play the Rosalind card. I've met Reflex at Michael, I've probably seen Reflex at a remembrance banquet or something, right? I'm gonna play it's like one of those things where you're teens don't care about that. They were like, I was a kid, I don't give a shit, but adults are always just we have to never forget. I'm gonna play the Rosalind card as well if we have to, because I think this is the first time Reflex and Marrow have ever been in a room together. So this is gonna she's gonna find out anyway. So we might as well play the card we have. Okay.
All right.
I think this is the most
I don't
stressed
like
I've
that
ever
we're
been in
telling
my-
the truth.
Speaking of, go
I
ahead,
feel
take
like
a
we should
frame.
lie.
Oh God. All right. Well, okay. I'm not letting Michael know what the one thing I have left is.
Right, because
But what
Michael's
if-
not checking.
But what if he says it and then you're like, oh, I already have that one. What happens then? Do you take a powerful blow or
Oh, I'm looking at all of your things right now. It's
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Clear eyes, bright eyes, clean hearts. Someone who is going to live up to their mother's legacy on 3.
Okay.
My lie would have worked.
No.
100%. That is the equivalent. Your lie was the
gonna
equivalent
pause
of
real
robbing
quick.
an armored truck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pause real quick, and I'm pausing this as well. Do people know that Chuck Carlson is brother to Starflame?
Son to Starflame?
Or son to Starflame?
It's one of those things where like if you go deep on his Wikipedia page, it is knowledgeable, but it's like it's one of those things where like when you say like actual
It's kind
Not Chuck.
of like people now who don't realize that Tucker Carlson's part of the Stouffer Fort, like the frozen food.
Yeah, that he
Swanson.
married into that his dad married into the Swanson heir.
So
It's one of those.
The thing is, I would say there's a pretty good chance I think Jester would know.
We've had this conversation before, and Jester hasn't mentioned it.
I haven't mentioned it. I don't think
because you're aware
living
that
up to Mom's legacy would have jogged anything.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying if that happens to come up, I think you would know.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Okay.
I'm setting the timer is continuing.
I think Asa has like does Johnny have like one of those grippy strength thingies like the
Oh yeah,
the little nutcracker things with their hand strength thingies?
Yeah.
I think she's just walking around the apartment just like clenching that on and off. Just
Here,
Wait,
pacing.
hold on.
What?
They know that I can teleport. They don't know about my other power, right?
Yeah. Unless
What
they
are
know.
you
Unless they
thinking?
know.
I don't know. We don't have enough time to decide.
Just keep it to yourself then for now, and then like just keep it. Just
Fine.
have it as a little dangly carrot that they don't know. You know, just enjoy that they don't know that thing about you.
Fucking hell.
And Isa's just still like squeezing.
What if we knock them out?
No, it's reflex. You can't knock out reflex.
Can't
my
or
God.
shouldn't?
Yes.
I by the way, I do have the mask on, but I think I'm like still in the school uniform or something. But just gonna like pull the door open and be like, "Hi!"
And she just walks straight in, and like in civilian clothes here, not in costume. I just walks straight in, just sort of looks around.
What
and
does she
goes-
look like? Like I don't think we. Like,
she's like in her like probably mid-30s.
Mhm.
Kind of a striking woman, but she definitely like looks tough as nails. Um, got like a very sort of sharp features. I mean, like when she looks at someone, it almost feels like you just kind of feel like you are being kind of peeled open. Because like just she seems to study everything around her. Also, immaculate shape because she, like Issa, is also like her power is the ability to like basically memorize and take what people do, and has like all the fighting forms essentially available. Her
Isa doesn't even have that.
well, the thing is,
But
like,
at the-
but
at the end of the day, it's
but then the
just
stuff
punching.
everything else she does is similar to Issa. Like it'd be like if Issa was able to like watch anyone fight and be able to take out their fighting style.
So like Olivia Wilde sort of features, or
Um,
I'm just looking. I'm just trying to get like
Jesus.
an idea.
yeah, I'm trying to think of something like a little more, I guess, mature. Look, there's,
You can't say mature with a bunch of 30-year-olds.
no,
Right.
there's just some people who like they've got a thing where they just looks like
Steve
like a
Buscemi, hot
distinguished
Steve Buscemi
face.
face.
No, I was let's go with more. Oh God, what's her name? She's in the Fast and the Furious. She was in a movie about being a
Jordana
boss.
Brewster.
Huh?
Michelle Rodriguez or Jordana
Yeah,
Brewster?
a little Michelle Rodriguez.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I love Michelle Rodriguez.
A little bit like that, but like
Okay.
I love Michelle Rodriguez so much.
Michelle Rodriguez is really cool.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I was like I had to know like exactly because I don't think we ever seen her outside of uniform.
Yeah.
Even when Obsidian and her met, they were both fully in uniform. So
yeah, she just kind of comes in, just looks and goes, "All right, what the fuck."
I guess I'm talking. Okay. And I think Issa's like still has the grippy things in her hands, and she just squeezes it one last time and then slowly lets go and like puts it on the counter, slowly trying to like calm herself down. And she's like, today was a shit day at school. We woke up to emails asking us to basically how we felt about ostracizing supers in our school. Then those supers and other people without powers didn't even get those emails to allow themselves to have like to justify to talk about, to do any of this. And it was just a bad start of the day. And then slowly, as the day went on, it got worse and worse by the actions of students in the school against Salen. Jester dealing with that news girl, like, and then me, defending Johnny because some dickwad wanted to start a fight with him. And it's not been fair, and we got booted, and we're angry and upset. We just had to do something. And robbing an armored truck, was it the best thing? No, it wasn't obviously the smartest thing to do, but it was the option at the time. The money's over there. We were going to give it to bail bonds. We didn't have no use for it. But we felt like doing the right thing for the right people if we couldn't do superhuman stuff. And I think that's when, like, Issa deflates and she's like, look, I know it was fucking stupid. And I know it seems like we're taking up the wrong path and it's out of character, but defending who we are constantly by us trying to do the right thing all the time. At one point, does it not push you over the edge? And even if this is not really us going over the edge, like we did not want to hurt anybody. We wanted to do a victimless crime of sorts.
The banks are insured.
So that's really why we went with the route we did. Did we think it through? No, not at all. But so I think she just sort of like, and that's it.
Take guilty?
Yeah.
She just kind of takes a look and she goes, anybody else have an excuse?
That's pretty much it.
While I was not involved in this
Or aware.
and also not aware, I do very much understand where my teammates are coming from, and I often wish that I had kind of an outlet. I wish it was this specifically? No, but I do think that it's important that they need to get these feelings out so that windows stay intact in school and things like that. I had something. Hang on, my brain.
I'm surprised I'm on for that long. So yes, go
ahead. That was beautiful, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But and after the fact that nothing we've done in school to help people in any way, no matter how people whose lives we've saved one-on-one, not even in the context of school, it means nothing to them. It's not even a drop in the bucket. I can understand them wanting to Robin Hood it a little bit. Again, maybe not this specifically, but in general. And I think I'm gonna I could just kind of detach my skull mask and say and I more than anyone understand the importance of heroing and honoring what that means. And just look at Reflex with big puppy dog eyes.
Just a moment, just kind of looks you over, this little nod. She walks over to Hugh and just goes, you think your mother would be proud of this if you were part of this? Then she turns to the rest of you and goes, were you not being given the accolades you thought you deserved? Was nobody giving you the pat on the back you thought? Because that's what this is about, right? This is about other people noticing how good you are. Or are you doing it because you want to actually help people?
I want to do it to actually help people, but also to not be ostracized and bullied. And, radicalized against. I want my friends to go to school and be able just to go to school to have an education, not to have hatred thrown at them in the hallways and, into the weekly newsletter. I want my friends to be able to have as much of a normal life as they can while they're still teens and cling to whatever childhood they can. even though they look different, they have powers that are known to the public. How's that fair to them?
Fair. That's what we're talking about. Instead, you cause at least one car to wreck, and you were lucky that's the only one that happened. You end up stealing, making yourselves criminals, all of this because you're not being treated fair. Now that's bullshit the way you've been treated. Looks at Zaylin and goes, and I agree, because people fucking suck. But I thought, after everything I had seen from you, from all of you, and kind of like the points at gesture and goes, and I don't know you. I had thought you were in this for the same reason I am. You think I want to have to deal with the Omegas and all their bullshit? But what I'm able to do sometimes is able to make sure that we do the right thing and that we help people. And I am in a better place to do that than I could be if I was something else. And I have never gotten pissed off enough that I was going to rob an armored truck and almost cause accident and almost possibly cause a pileup because you're lucky that didn't happen.
I know.
Sarah, let me know if you see the message on. Well, everyone can see it, but
Yeah. Okay.
Zay won't be the only one that gets that, but she's looking over all of you.
I know you don't know me, and I don't know you, and I honestly could care less about you. I don't know what your thing is, but you got history with some of these people, and that's cool. I respect that. But coming in here talking about doing the right thing, this money just came back from a bail fund. All right? Here, it's yours. Take it. Do what you want to do with it. Go give it back to Wells Fargo. I don't care. But if you want to do the right thing, sometimes you have to step outside the boundaries of the law.
I'm guessing
That's
with
just the facts.
I'm guessing with the amount of money Johnny has, if you wanted to give however much money this was to bail bonds, there were other ways to do it.
I don't know anything about Johnny's money. I'm new. If Johnny's not already doing that, that's on Johnny.
I'm not sure how to respond to this. I honestly think I'm like, I look at the message and I'm like,
Does he in that context, just for Nessa, does that mean this present situation or a different situation?
This for the one I sent to you, this present situation. Basically, like, do you want this?
Okay.
Do you want this to be? Do you want this little bomb to be dropped in the middle of everything? Do we want to keep it for a while?
Oh, I meant the other thing. I would say yes. I'm fine with that. Again, we've also talked about how Ibrahim is not, or that Billy hasn't necessarily made the Starflame connection yet.
He was. So if you do this, and she kind of takes a seat on the couch, she goes, "You get upset. We had today." She kind of pulls out her phone, takes a look at something, goes, "We had a couple assaults. We had windows smashed out. We had someone had reality warp around them. Are they wrong? And now we see you do this. Are they wrong?"
Who?
how do we, so what do you expect me to do?
Your phone starts ringing from Tommaso.
Answer it. 1 second. Hello?
I'm going to put you on speaker. And then you just hear like it's put on something hard and then kind of like slid sort of in. And she's looking at the rest of you.
Honestly, I forgot what you said because I got
Oh
distracted by the other thing.
Yeah, so sorry. Yeah, so she just goes, "So are they wrong? Are they wrong that you're dangerous? Because we had people assaulted today, we had people assaulted with powers today, and then all of you decided you were going to cause a little bit of a car wreck and got lucky that that's all you caused, and steal from a Brinks truck, which feels very supervillainish to me.
Have you ever heard of the education to prison pipeline? And I'm not making a joke here. I just want to clarify about like how educational systems and lower, all that, how they treat people constantly, how they push people constantly, how they do this and that and that, and eventually it pushes them to be. And I'm probably not saying this correctly, obviously. Morgan out of character, just like thinking on the fly, and in character, Issa thinks she's hot shit, but you know what? She tries. Basically, what she's trying to say is like that. Out of character, it's like there's some sort of thing that if you keep pushing someone far enough, that eventually they do become the thing that they're being pushed to be.
And our school's already made one supervillain. Nothing's changed since the last one came out. All they did was yell at us and tell us to start calling him Michael. And he wasn't even bullied for power stuff. Can you imagine? There's a lot of kids other than us with powers that go to that school.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, the prison, like, you know what? You know what I found out when I was your age? You can't punch your way to fixing the system. You have some sort of power that will make everything better, that will change everything. You can't punch your way to fixing the system. You can't go with the fact that, oh, I got bullied and all this stuff was wrong, to go and rob an armored car.
So we just got to deal with it? We just got to suck it up and deal with it? We just got to stay with what they're saying?
Get angry. There are other ways to deal with this. But this isn't the way. And then Zaylin, you hear a voice on the thing, and you just it goes, so, Johnny's little PR guy. It's Snowstorm.
Oh, okay.
And then you just hear, and like at this point, it's a little bit it's kind of coming in a little bit tinny, like you're almost hidden, like basically put it in the desk drawer and then mostly closed it. And he goes, yeah, and he just goes, and you hear like something fall and hit the ground, and he just goes, there's some things I need you to do. Goes, I don't know. Well, what's that going to be? You know, we've been working with the authorities pretty hard on this. He goes, I need your boy to back off a little bit on Jason Blake. I think you should remind him that not only does he have family, but you're, and he goes, so do you, and so do the others around him.
I turn to where Reflex is. Snowstorm has Tommaso.
What?
So, what did you say?
Snowstorm has Tommaso.
What do you mean has Tommaso?
Snowstorm has what?
Tommaso? He's our PR agent.
He's a friend, and he's Johnny's PR agent, and he's a friend of ours, and he just called me, I think secretly, and I overheard Snowstorm.
And you hear another. You can hear kind of a like something hit something. And you're damn it from the phone.
I put the phone on my phone on speaker.
Oh, we gotta fucking go. We gotta fucking go. Where's Tommaso?
As soon as I hear that, I hit the button for the teleportation to go there.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say you just hear. Well, you probably don't know where Tommaso's office is, do you?
Oh, he doesn't. He's not at the Hex anymore, is he?
He's not at the Hex anymore. He moved.
I think she goes to you. She's like, God damn it, I don't know where he works.
And then what you hear is, here's what you hear. He goes, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna remind him of what's going on. If he goes on, say, Chuck Carlson and takes care of all this, smooths things over, makes a whole, I fucked up because I was young and I wanted all the people end up forgiving him. People end up even forgive the elementals. But all this is going to go away. Or other things will go away. Got it? Yeah, yes. And then you go like a, good. So, anyway.
Issa's glancing between, Billy and...
I'm looking Reflex's jaw is just set. He goes, so anyway.
Looking at Reflex like, hey, is that your boy? Is that your boy?
I turn back to
Jester,
reflex.
Jester.
I turn back to reflex. Like,
It,
pissed off at us, but do not pretend for a second that we aren't the same person. We all do bad things for good reasons.
But she just kind of goes,
But right now, an innocent man is being threatened by your compatriot. So you better help us take the fuck care of this.
mm.
and she just
Sorry.
looks up at you and goes, "That's something I'm going to see to immediately. Not that you all didn't fuck up too." And she just kind of she just kind of looks over and sees the bags and goes, "Is that all the money?"
Yes.
Straight from the bail funds office.
And then she just kind of
To
walks over, grabs it, goes, "I'll make sure this gets to where it's supposed to be. What all of you probably need to do is get your ass into some hiding. I'm gonna find out what the fuck's
So
going.
what else can we do?
Make sure the people that you love and care about are taken care of. That maybe they're hidden. I've got some people who might be able to help, but I got to look into because Snowstorm didn't do this on his own. Snowstorm got told to do this from someone. I'm gonna find out who it is."
And I go to reflect. It was Jason Blake.
Yeah, I figured that. But the thing is, there's other people going to be involved too. Jason Blake didn't call him and make this happen. There's other people working for him. I got to find out who that is and stop it.
And
then you just
keep
hear
in contact.
Then you just hear from the phone, "Jesus Christ, that fucking sucked."
Tommaso, are you okay?
You good?
Yeah, no, just like that. God damn it! You don't know how cold that hand can be. Jesus fucking Christ!
Hey,
You
where's
heard
your
that?
office right now, bud?
He gives
You
you
okay?
he gives you the address. He goes, "Yeah, I'm okay. I'm a little. I'd say I have to use the bathroom. It's a little late for that."
All right. Start packing. Get your shit together.
Yeah, I'm getting
Get all
out.
your shit in a box.
And Reflect takes out her phone and then just kind of like holds it out towards Issa, and there's an address on it, and she goes, "Take a picture of this."
We'll let our phone take a picture of it.
There's an address on there. There's also a code. But she goes, "This is a safe house I've used before that is not associated with the Omegas. We've used it in cases of emergency. If you go here, you're not going to be found."
Okay.
And then she goes, and you see her like she kind of does this for a bit, and then she holds it. You see that she's erased it off of her phone.
So this is like an everyone, including secret identity people situation, correct?
She goes, "There is no way Snowstorm's working by himself. There's also no way that everyone who's involved is part of the Omegas. Now, there's a lot of bullshit I've been trying to keep at bay with the Omegas, but they also contract out."
Jester, welcome to your second mission. I want you to understand they're usually not this big.
Maybe
Can I
third.
ask-
It depends
can
on
I
if
ask a favor?
Operation Brinks counts.
Can I ask a favor of you?
Yeah.
If it has anything to do with Blake Industries, can you call me?
There's no way this doesn't have something to do with Blake Industries, but I'll see what I can find out.
If it has anything to do with what they were doing in the sub basements last time with the rift and the batteries, you know what I mean.
She just kind of holds up a hand. She goes, "I'll guarantee this has more to do with just getting Jason Blake not ending up in prison. Because right now he's got a lot of power, he's got a lot of money that can buy off a whole lot of immunity. However, the testimony that you all and Johnny can bring against him are some of the things that are going to hurt the most. Like he's in some deep shit as it is. His money can only buy so much." He goes, "And my guess is if Johnny were to go on to a talk show or something and say how they were wrong and whatever, that by itself would destroy a portion of the case. He'd be paying out the nose, but he's got enough money that doesn't matter."
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Look, I apologize for fucking up today. You were right. It was out of character. I was angry and all that, but that's not this. And if you need help with any, I mean, they're older, they're more wise, yeah, sure, whatever. But if you need help with any of the Omega bullshit, let me know.
She goes,
Let me make this up to you.
I don't want to try to get you involved in that if I have to. And then she just sort of looks and um, trying to remember. Do we remember how Starflame died?
I described it. We weren't 100% sure whether it was a superhero fight at the time. We weren't sure if whether it was a superhero fight or if it was a or just like a freak accident, because I just described it as the gas explosion of like 2007 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And because we hadn't really decided yet, and we just decided to leave it kind of vague.
Yeah, she looks at you in particular and goes, Starflame had enemies too. And I don't know if that's exactly what happened, but I definitely know it wouldn't be the first time that supers were removed. You're in the big leagues now. It's just time to start acting like it. And then she kind of unless anybody says anything, she grabs the money and she heads out the door.
Yeah.
Can I just give her a sarcastic bow as she does that?
Yeah, she looks and she just like jaw just kind of sets and just.
He's new. We're
And then-
working.
Out.
Work in progress. Oh. So Jester, that's something new you didn't know about me.
What?
Starflame that I mentioned earlier. Do you remember her? She died. It was like the Challenger explosion, but of superheroes.
Oh, is that time that we all got a day off?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It was when we all got a day off in elementary school. That was when my mom exploded.
I am so sorry about your mom. So Starflame blew up your mom?
No, she was my mom.
Okay. I'm
Kind of-
really sorry. That must have been rough.
It was. Also, based off of what Reflex just said, we always thought. Granted, I always knew it wasn't like 100% correct. The official story was that it was just a freak gas accident that happened in the middle of a superhero fight. Based off of what she just said, it might have been a murder. So, I hate when people on message boards are right.
Starflame is your mom.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna Google that on my phone. Just like look up Starflame on my phone, like because I straight up don't think Jester knows like the family history.
Yeah. If you look on the thing, you will see Chuck Carlson on there.
Do I see
Wikipedia.
any other kids, or is just like Chuck Carlson's the only one that has a page? So there's like Chuck Carlson and then other children.
It's like Chuck Carlson and like unknown daughter.
Yeah, it probably says other children just because like Chuck Carlson probably when he started out would drop the name, so it was a matter of public thing, but it was one of those that wasn't often spoken about, where the other children and such were kept secret out of like to keep them safe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. It says here that one of Starflame's kids is Chuck Carlson. That's odd.
Yeah, that's my shitbag older brother from another father.
Issa's just eyeballing Zalen right
Oh god, I hate him so much.
Think I misheard you. I'm sorry. It's been a day. Did you say that? Did you say Chuck Carlson was your older brother?
Yeah, he was already an adult when I was born. I don't know how much you know about Starflame, but she had a kid really young and then just kind of bailed. Which can't blame her, especially with Chuck Carlson as your son. Imagine
Chuck is pretty rough.
Yeah.
Hey, and I'm just gonna like fully face Marrow and like put like an arm on Marrow's shoulder, or a hand on Marrow's shoulder, like, hey, do you know anything about Chuck's kids?
He has kids?
He has one.
I have a nephew? How old is he? Little guy?
Well, I'm 17.
You're my nephew?
Hey, Auntie.
Wait, are you older than me?
Am I? When
No,
were you born?
I think Mara's a spring baby. I think she probably would have been born in like May.
Oh, I think that Jester would be a Scorpio, but I don't know if that makes him older.
Oh, hey, we're both Scorpios. Issa's also a Scorpio.
What month is
Chuck
Scorpio?
was
Like-
two-timing your
October,
mind.
November.
October,
November? Okay.
November.
All
Yeah.
right, older than
Oh, no.
you. Good, not weird.
Still weird.
Ah, I can't. Oh my god, that shitbird. He never told me about you.
He didn't know for a while, and now he does. This is kind of a mind fuck.
This means I can't. Damn it. Ah. I was gonna get so Ivy had this thing where she managed to make out with every single person on the team, and I was like, I
Except
want to
for
do
me.
that. Oh yeah, except for Zaylin. But I was like,
Actually,
I'm
it was
gonna.
me.
No, you did it. Damn it. All right. Issa had that, and
How
I
many
was
people have made out with everyone on the team? Sorry.
just
Zaylin, I haven't done that yet.
just
No.
Issa and I maybe Ivy, but they both had pretty good scores going for a second, and now that is off the. Wait.
You expressed disappointment. That was odd.
No. I was going to say Jester doesn't count for mine, right?
You didn't
No.
make out with him, so like.
But also if I was going to make out with everyone on the team, Jester is excluded. Therefore,
Now that
Yes.
we all know. Yes.
I'm really glad that didn't happen.
exactly. But therefore, I can become a
Could have been like a
completionist.
Star Wars situation.
Oh, God. Dude, it's Star Wars, but worse.
Game of Thrones.
Star Wars, but worse. Ah,
Fucking hell.
you have. Oh wait, hang on. What's my mom's relation? I call my aunt my mom sometimes.
What?
Second
Oh.
aunt, great aunt.
Yeah, no, my regular aunt because my mom died pretty young, and my aunt took care of
that
us.
would be Billy's great aunt.
Yeah.
Okay, you have a great aunt that you haven't met, and you have another aunt. Well, you've already met your other aunt. Yeah,
I don't like this.
I love this.
This is really bad for me in my stomach and heart. We have a lot of talking to do, and we need to talk to Maeve. And then do I bring you home to my mom?
Well, we can all talk about it when we're hiding in the bunker together.
I guess I'm gonna tell my mom to go to the bunker.
Yeah, we could finally have Thanksgiving.
Maybe we need. Oof. I need space. I need to go. I need to go right now. I'm going to go now.
Michael, does this count as running from something difficult?
For Billy, yes.
For Billy, yes.
Yes.
Billy,
Okay,
teleport.
Thank you.
Teleport away.
I'm getting the fuck out of here. Bunker.
I'm already anting you. Is that what that's called?
If you want it to be.
Already helping you clear conditions.
Yay! I'm no longer angry. I'm only afraid, guilty, and insecure.
I'm gonna grab Issa and Zaylin.
that one's just wrong. It's supposed to be angry.
Oh, is it supposed to be?
Angry is to break something. Afraid is to run away.
Okay, sorry. I guess I didn't switch that last time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna grab Zaylin and Issa and be like, "Did you know about this?"
probably about like 20 minutes before you did.
Yeah.
That's why we were looking at each other the whole
happy
night.
about it.
Yeah.
We should burn Chuck Carlson's house down.
Let's not.
Oh,
Billy, the ghost of Billy agrees.
a lot more flaming poo bags are gonna be sent to his house.
That we can do.
Yeah, maybe at a time when he has a gas leak. It worked for my mom. Why shouldn't it work for that?
Oh my god.
I've always wanted more family, you know? I always thought I was gonna have to make my own, and I don't even know my dad. What if my dad has family?
You don't have a dad?
I don't know. honestly, the whole situation was so fucked up. I didn't really ask about it.
Miro was immaculately concepted. It's
That is honestly a possibility.
Find out you're the George Clooney love child.
oh my god.
There's got to be someone out there with a weird power where you just like.
She's one
Wait,
of
you're-
Nick Cannon's many children.
That's Nick Cannon's power, actually. Nick Cannon's power is that he can just concept a baby.
I know his
Just-
bone
just
gets
do
out
a
there a
hip
lot.
thrust, like, boom.
He thinks of a child and they exist.
Yeah, like Athena from the mind of Zeus sprung forth.
Actually, that would make more sense for because I always wondered how she was a hero and had managed to have children. I did the math so that she would still have children within like a reasonable time frame, but to still be an active superhero while pregnant, I was always like, how did she manage to do that? The answer: Nick Cannon, brain baby.
They probably would stop superheroing for at least a little while there.
Yeah, well, you get a bond with the baby, but then you don't have to be pregnant for 9 full months, and then another 9 months when Maeve comes around.
Yeah, 18 months of pregnancy. Rough.
Maybe y'all were adopted. Like you were like super babies given up for adoption by
Oh,
regular
like
parents.
had you and then instantly just was like, all right, well,
Babies, we're making our dreams come true.
I don't think my aunt would have been that obsessed with one of us getting her powers if we weren't biologically
That is
related.
true. That is
Yeah.
true. I forgot about that.
Just standing there like one of you is gonna have your mother's powers, even though you were adopted.
mm,
Oh, maybe it's like a what is it? Like the chick from The Boys, like her mother like dosed her with the element thing.
Potentially.
I forgot we were live.
Oh yeah. Do we want to end this here for tonight? Because this seems like a good place
I
to
don't
pick
know where
up.
to go from here right now.
Because
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know Sarah's not available next week, and then the week after, both Sarah and I think Mo, are you also not available? The
Yeah,
week
I'm
after?
also gonna be gone.
Okay.
All
All right.
Maybe we. No, just
Do you
go
want to
the
do our end
bunker.
of session? If you're closer
Hell.
in your own image or away?
I grew
Huh.
away from the team.
Damn.
I would
You
have been
didn't enjoy
closer.
our crime? You
I
didn't enjoy
did-
our romp?
I did not enjoy the realization slapdown and the 3 conditions that Reflex gave me.
It's true.
Also, do a favor because we do spend a lot of time with RP stuff. Everyone, go ahead and take a potential.
Oh, yay. Okay. I leveled up last time, and now I get another. Beautiful.
I would think I was just randomly thinking about this. Like, what if I change playbooks? But also, what would Issa become? Like,
I mean,
how would this happen?
The thing,
I'm gonna-
remember, some of that could be tech stuff. Some of it could also be maybe you find a way to gain powers.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it, like on
The
the one, like,
bull.
but what would I do?
if you
The bow.
if you wanted to keep your stuff and develop a deeper relationship with maybe
Reflex.
reflex, I was about to say like what's the protege?
Or the
Oh,
legacy?
no.
The legacy?
Yeah, no. There's one where
Yeah,
where you're
that's
like
legacy. Oh, the protege. Yeah.
the protege is not that. It's
Oh.
more of like a Batman Robins thing. You start learning detective stuff. I don't know.
Detecting.
I already have a lot of the protege moves like the lie, so I don't know.
Ah. Okay, I think
But
mine
yes,
was
away. I'm scooting away.
hell yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I think mine is closer to the team. Of
Is it Billy?
course, it's Billy.
God damn.
All
Yeah,
right.
right there.
Yeah, give influence that character and clear a condition or mark potential.
Billy, you already have influence.
I do.
You can shift labels.
Okay. Let's see. What are your labels right now? Your freak is awesome.
It is.
Oh
Okay.
God,
what-
who am I taking away influence from? For my sorry, y'all keep talking yours. I'll add mine in a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have influence over Billy.
No.
Oh,
I'll let
that
them
would be
finish
appropriate.
first. So
Hey,
I
also
think I'm
feel free
gonna
to take it from me if need be.
I'm gonna let y'all finish first, and then
I'm
I'll go
gonna
back to mine. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go superior up and danger down.
Oh, -1 on danger now. All right, and I'm gonna clear angry because that's the one I always have the hardest time clearing. I don't like breaking things or hurting people, so. But thank you very much.
Uh,
And Billy does not have influence over me, so I can't take it away from him.
oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Well,
Yeah, remember you said that we were doing the team thing, and you said you did not have influence over me. Yeah.
fair.
So I have to say, I don't want to do Johnny because Johnny's not here. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Johnny, we're punishing you for not being here.
I would say Zaylin was the other one who was joined in on this.
Yeah.
Thing. I kind of feel like that.
Yeah.
That's the one that makes sense.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be Zaylin. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah. I'm
that's
sorry.
fine.
I'm sorry.
So,
Because she's
Mhm,
that's
mhm.
reflexes, like, finger wagging. It just reminded her why she was doing what she was doing, and she's like, no, that's right. I don't. It was a yeah. She just allowed herself just to
mhm.
spin off.
Um, I think it's weird. I don't think I grew in any particular way, shape, or form necessarily. I think I kind of grew more into the image of myself.
You took a lot more like control over like how you wanted to be seen, how you wanted to do, and that stuff. Particularly when you got into it with reflex.
Mhm. So what do it's been so long since I've drawn an image of myself. What do I do?
It is if you've grown the image of yourself. Explain how you see yourself and why, and shift one label up and another down.
I'm really tired of being pushed around and trying to be this like always kind of like look on the right side of things when I feel so kicked about. And like I told Reflex, like we're the same. We do bad things for good reasons. And I really hate that Snowstorm's hurting Tommaso. I'm gonna move my danger up one and my superior down one.
Huh.
Okay.
Who else does that leave?
I'm here. I think that I grew closer to the team, particularly my crime squad.
Give influence to
But
someone,
also
another clear
this.
condition or mark potential.
Okay, let's see. Um, I'm going to I'll mark potential, but wait, growing closer to the team. Do I need to name a person? Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to name a specific. I guess I could do. I think the crime squad kind of left me high and dry now that I'm thinking about it. Where I wanted to continue to do crimes and lie, and they said no, that's a bad idea. And they
We
were
went too
talking
high,
about
bro. We went
they
too.
were talking about logic and
We
consequences.
crime bossed too close to the sun.
Too close to the sun.
If it had
Yeah.
been anyone else except for her, I would have been like, lie, double down, bring our lawyer in
Double
here,
down.
kill them. I would have done any of it. But you can't fuck with her because she's on the side of good and she could hear your heartbeat.
Right, Daredevil. Okay. Then I guess I grew closer to Rosalind, to Marrow, because we are literally family. And that's weird.
Family.
That's everybody? All right.
Yes, but oh wait, I just get
You shift my
influence now.
labels.
Yep.
Or wait, you get influence because you
yeah,
didn't
then
have it, I
yeah.
guess.
No, wait, I did have influence.
You can just shift
Labels
labels.
are
then.
yours.
And I shift labels. Sorry. Dum.
Can we spend influence?
Yeah, you can spend influence to take +1 to all moves targeting. Or wait, when you have influence, you take +1 to all moves targeting them. You can take advantage of it to give them -2 on a move they just made, inflict a condition, or take an additional +1 on a move targeting them after the roll.
So
Okay.
you use influence to fuck with people.
Or you could help comfort and support.
True.
Oh, true.
I guess just to help you out, I'll take your savior down 1 and your danger up 1.
Okay. Wow. Thank
Actually-
you.
That's good, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey.
Savior down 1, danger up 1.
And in the future, Jester, Jester doesn't get to be leader of the group again.
This worked well. What are you talking about?
Ibrahim,
We just had to double
the,
down.
The fact that you're like, we shouldn't probably talk it over because I teleported in was mwah, beautiful. All right, where can we find all you wonderful folk?
Hey, I'm Nessa. Do you like Scream, the MTV show from 2013? Well, I'm on a podcast about that TV show from 2013. It's done now, but we're doing, I don't know, we have a mini series coming out soon, and we're probably going to cover the movie. I haven't seen any of the Scream movies, but I'm going to see it for this show. You can find me on Loch Nessa, LOCHNEASSA, Irish spelling.
I'm Sarah. I'm Powerful Week 1 on TikTok and Powerful Week almost everywhere else.
Yay! I'm Ibrahim. You can find me everywhere on the internet that matters at cosmic_Eve. We're doing a lot of cool stuff over on the Nameless Domain Twitch or on Twitter. You can check out Gudia. You can also check out me and Kendo are going to be playing Heaven Will Be Mine on March 24th because we don't have a game. But it's a fucking cool ass mech game. It's a queer science fiction mecha visual novel from the creators of other cult horror visual novels about joyriding, kissing your enemies, and fighting gravity's pull. And it's about terrible women making terrible decisions.
Terrible women taking terrible decisions has helped me a lot in my life.
I'm Mo. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Sabrina Bezos. I'm not doing anything that's out yet.
Yeah.
I am Improv GM just about everywhere, and have yourself a great evening.
Bye.
Man.